Working for you guys offensively in that first half as a team?
Nice shoes, man. Appreciate that. Same thing like last game, stops and transition. When we get stops, that gives us energy because everybody would touch the ball. And when we have energy, it makes you want to get more stops.
Yeah, the second game we've seen the starting five with Dyson and Herb with you guys in there look pretty good. Just why do you feel like that group is kind of working right now?
Definitely because Dyson and Herb, both of their games have grown offensively, where the defense has to respect them. So I tell Dyson all the time, not only can you shoot, but you getting downhill is very effective. So when those dudes are being effective on offense, because we know what they're going to do on defense, when they're getting it going on offense, that extra space for me and B.I. changes the game.
They cut it down to one with about 4 minutes left, and then UMBI ran off 8 straight points. Did that kind of feel like a moment that was not just big for this game, but for what y'all trying to build as a tandem moving forward?
I would definitely say so. I mean, we literally worked on it like yesterday. So for us to come out here and execute it the way we did, I mean, we got some fine-tuning to definitely do. I had 2 bad turnovers, I think, at the end that I need to get rid of in free throws, but for us to be able to execute and get the win, especially against, I mean, Denver executes well down the stretch. So for us to get the win, I think that was big.
And one of those shots you hit was the and one on the little jumper there. How big is it in, like, late game moments for you to be able to trust that jumper, and especially when they're focusing so much on taking away your drives to the rim?
I mean, for me, I really think about Spoon. Even though she's not here anymore, you know, me and Spoon, especially my stepdad as well, we put in a lot of work, and Corey Brewer as well. We put in a lot of work, and at that point, they've done their job. I just got to go out there and do it. So my mindset tonight was, I just got to trust it. If I miss it, it's okay, but I got to trust it.
Yeah, you blew up for 20 points, I think, in the first half, and they made it kind of tough for you in the second half. What did they do to kind of slow you down a little bit and kind of take away some of the stuff that was working for you in the first half?
I would say I wasn't as aggressive at first in the second half. I think it was kind of just getting other people involved. But, I mean, when I need to get it going, me and B.I. definitely got it going when we needed to.
When you're playing with some of those second units, you got Naji, Matt, Hawk, they're out there making big plays, hitting threes like they did tonight, and getting the crowd going. Like, what's that like feeding off that energy?
It reminds me of the second group from last year with Jose and Trey out there, especially Naj. I mean, Jose and Trey are definitely they're on the return, but as of now with this second group, it gives a very familiar feeling. JB, he'll tell me that I'm gonna handle with the second group, and when I got shooters like that out there, it opens the game up, and the mindset that we have is get a stop and push it in transition, because I feel like that's where we're most deadly.
And not to put you on the spot, but how familiar are you with the playing or the in-season tournament scenarios, and looking forward to maybe potentially getting to Vegas?
500 bands. Come on, man. Like, it's not everybody make a lot of a great amount of money. I mean, everybody makes money, but when you got 500,000 on the line, I mean, that's something that you can give to family members or whatever you plan on doing with. I think that's a good motivation. But also, for us, we haven't won nothing. So I think that would be like a starter step for us trying to go and win that.
Tonight, Herb had 8, 5, and 4, but if you look at the box score, you wouldn't think too much of it. But his impact is far greater than what the box score could show. Can you talk about his game? And I think even down the stretch, he knocked down 2 key free throws. He was the one huddling you guys up. Like, speak to Herb's play tonight.
Herb's presence is massive for us. Like you said, it may not show up on the stat sheet, but if you know basketball, you know what type of impact Herb has. Every game. Not only does he pick up full, or he takes every matchup he has personally, and like you said, he'll pull us together in a huddle like, yo, we need to get a stop and we need to push it, because like I said before, that's where we're most deadly in transition. So I definitely would say Herb's leadership skills, they've gone up a lot.
Just going back to you and B.I. working on those things yesterday, we saw y'all out there with Coach Nance and a couple of the other coaches. Just how did that come about, and what was I guess the motivation behind getting we all together?
Coach JB had texted me the night before, like, hey, tomorrow after practice, I want to get with you and some of the guys, and I want to work on this. So after practice, went straight to Coach JB, and he pulled me and BI together and said, look, we gotta just work on this just to continue to build that chemistry. And I mean, like I said, for us to come out here and execute it the way we did, just working on it yesterday, I think that was really big for us.
Y'all were in a tough spot, after that losing streak. I guess what did it take to kind of respond the way y'all did these last 2 games?
It's the NBA. It's 82 games. We can have a losing streak right now. We had a losing streak or a losing record, but we can go on a 10, 7-game win streak because it's 82 games and chemistry continues to build.
I know it's.
How big has it been just seeing Dyson kind of grow the way he has these past couple of years of being that presence in the starting lineup?
That's big for us. I mean, confidence is about 80. Confidence and mental is about 80% of it. So for him to, like I said, take on a task of guarding the best player or the second best player and then still being as impactful on offense, I mean, that's a big step in his game.
You guys have beat the top 2 teams in the West back-to-back games. Does this give you confidence? You spoke about confidence, but does this give you confidence? Like, hey, you guys can be one of the best teams in the West, or even in NBA.
I mean, it does give confidence every time we win, but it's one of those. We gotta worry about ourselves. We gotta fine tune some things and continue to get better as a unit. My dog.